Good morning, everybody. Rusty Blackwood here, and I welcome you to my loft on this April 26th, 2023, the day that I publish Return to Autumn Part 2. And I've got a very special treat for you. I'm going to ask you and welcome you to join me on my desktop computer in a couple of minutes to publish the book. And so I thought I would share that with you all instead of just telling you I did it. And so it is very special for me. It's a very bittersweet moment, but a very proud moment. And I am most pleased to be able to share this with all of you on the other side of this screen. And so it is just a bit past 11:15. And so I'm just going to say cheers. Cheers to you. Return to Autumn 2. And I'm going to have a little sip here, and then we're going to go over to the computer. And I may have to make an adjustment or so with the camera when I do that. So bear with me if you see up and down a little bit more than maybe what you normally would. So without any further ado, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. And come with me. Now, hopefully you can see everything there. I tend to be a little bit dark, and of course the screen is very bright. You can't see the actual printing on it here. I can't adjust the brightness on this screen the same as I could on the screen prior to this one. And so here we go. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And here we go. Everything is in order. I checked through it just to make sure. And if you can see, these are just numbers above for the different marketplaces that the book is available and where it's not available. But it will be available for all of you on Amazon.com. And in Canada here, you will be able to get it at Amazon.ca. And I believe in the UK, in England as well. So, here we go. Publish your paperback book. And it's saving. Yay! And the save is successful. And it has been submitted. And it will be selling for $18.95 US. So in Canada here, you're looking at about $25. And they will review it to make sure it meets the KDP's guidelines for the details and content and quality. And if it passes the review, excuse me, it can take up to 72 hours to be available for purchase. And when I get notification from them, I will be back to do another video to let you know what is going on. So I'm just going to close that for now. And I'm going to sign out for now on here. And then I'll be back. Those are my 3 great-grandsons. Patrick, Carter T, the youngest, and Harrison, whom I always refer to as Ginger Snap. And that is a little bit of a peek into my personal life there that I don't normally share with people. And that was taken last Christmas. And so, I'm excited. I hope that everything goes fine. It usually does in any book that I published in the past. There's never been a problem that they brought where they couldn't go through with the publication. And so, fingers crossed, again, I hope that everything will be fine for this one. And so, you know, when it for people who write, you would be able to understand my emotions and where I'm coming from here, and and for those who don't write, I hope you can appreciate how I feel and where I'm coming from, because it is an accomplishment, and it is seeing a project that you begin quite some time before the finished product and seeing it finally come to its end and its publication and availability to everybody that is interested in wanting to read the book, read the entire series. I hope that you will, because you're going to go on an amazing ride for sure. And whether you're into horses or whether you're not, I think you're going to enjoy the actual story that you're going to encounter and take throughout the 3 books in the series that have become the Autumn Trilogy. And so today is kind of a, I don't know, on and off type of weather. It gets kind of overcast and then it clears. It started out this morning very sunny, and of course then it clouds over, or the clouds move in, but then they break apart, and the sun manages to get back out again for a little while and brightens up, and then goes back to what it was. So far, no rain. There was a lot of rain yesterday. In fact, we even had wet snow. We had kind of sleet. I don't know what you would call it, but it was not nice. And so it is what it is, and we take it because we have no choice. And so I don't have a lot to speak about today. I'm not going to be going as long a video today as I normally do. I normally do them 30 minutes or just a bit over. But today is the publication day for Return to Autumn Part 2, and it's done. And now Dawn and I can move on to the hardback edition of the book and the Kindle. I know a lot of people are very, very much into Kindle because, you know, you can read it on your phone, you can read it on your tablet or your computer, however you choose to do it. But for me, I prefer a physical book in my hands, and I have a lot of readers who agree with me that they prefer that too, and so the paperback is usually always the very first format to come, and then the other 2 follow. Not all my books are available in hardback. At the time I published Passions in Paris, Revelations of a Lost Diary, and then followed it with Willow's Walk. Hardback wasn't being offered on Amazon at that time. Since it is now, this is the reason why I can bring the 2-part Return to Autumn to you in hardback. And the Perils of Autumn, of course, was available in hardback because it was done through Tellwell Talent Publishing, and they offered that option if I wanted it, which I did, because it's nice to be able to offer as many formats of a book as you can put it out. None of my books are in audio. I would hope that in time I'll be able to manage to have that format as well. I had a friend of my family had wanted to do audio of my books, and had taken some copies, like a copy of each of the novels, and that was almost 2 years ago, last Christmas, and he's not done anything with it as of yet. I don't know whether he's still planning to do so or not. I'll have to contact him and find out what he's doing and how things are coming along in that respect. It is nice to have books in audio, especially for traveling. If you're going on vacation, you can put it on and listen to it as you're driving and or riding, and have entertainment that way as well. And so if it's meant to be, it will happen. I'm a firm believer in anything that happens is meant to happen, and everything happens for a reason. And sometimes it's just left up to us to figure out what that reason is. And so I'm just past the 10-minute mark here, actually coming up to 11 minutes. And so I'm going to close this very short video today, and I want to thank each of you for being here with me to share in this very special time for me. And I hope that when the book becomes available, probably by the weekend, by Saturday at the very latest, I'll be back and I'll let you know, and I hope that you come and put your order in and get yourself a copy. And if you do, please write to me. You can get my email on my official website at rusty-blackwood.com. Drop me a line, and if you would like a personally signed note to you, leave your, I will reply and send that to you, so you can put it, insert it in the cover, inside the cover of the book. Of course, if I'm doing events in person, of course you get your book signed at the time you pick it up. But for anybody ordering online, getting a book online, that is the only way I have to sign your book for you. So I hope if you get a copy that you will contact me and ask for my signature in it, and I will very kindly do that for you. And so I hope you have the rest of your day is going to be a good one, and I think it's going to be a good one for me, because this high is going to last for a little while, and I have to contact Don now to let him know I've published the paperback, and then we can begin our process for the other two formats. And do watch for the official press release announcing the release of the book that will be coming on Saturday, along with the publication of the book. So God's blessings to each of you. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will be back in a couple of days with another update, and definitely to let you know when the book is live to be able to pick up a copy. So take care, everybody. Stand strong, enjoy yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.